serendipitous that you have come to our aid.
I am relieved that I wasn't too late. I do hope my presence proved useful.
No doubt about it. We needed the backup.
So, you're Alfric.
Professor, I do believe this is the first time our paths have crossed, is it not? Of course, I have heard all about you from Her Grace, the Archbishop. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Elfric. The Church has granted me custodianship of Abyss.
You look after Abyss?
Indeed. And despite my responsibilities, I am but a humble monk. I am sure you have already been told about Abyss's unique situation. For varying reasons, all of the inhabitants here are unable to live a peaceful life on the surface. People like the Dagdans and Almirans, who suffer undue persecution across Fodlan. The poor and the sick, who are forced into Abyss. Not to mention all the other unfortunate souls who ended up here. I believe it is my sacred duty to provide a place for those who have nowhere else to go.
Right. And the poor and sick living in a sunless crypt helps them... how?
Enough, Claude. Please, forgive my friend, Elfric. We would love to hear more.
In all honesty, I understand his concern. I dearly wish I could provide a better life for my flock. But it would appear that Her Grace and most of the Church consider the existence of Abyss to be something of a nuisance.
A nuisance?
I'm afraid so. Those within the Church who would see Abyss purged are swiftly growing in number.
That's the Church for you. They make a big deal out of helping the helpless, when it suits them.
We can't just sit back and accept the way things are. We've got to fight the system. Sure, I'm here to hide from literally countless bounty hunters, but I'm not the only one in need. You're in a bad way too, Happy. We can't just let the Church walk all over us.
Too true. For the sake of all who dwell in Abyss, we must help dear Elfric to turn the tide.
I am overwhelmed with gratitude. Your fervent support is all the reward I could ask for. As for you, Professor, I must beg a favor of you.
And what's that?
The Ashen Wolves are a house in name alone. They are eager students with no teacher to guide them. If you could find it in your heart to take them under your wing, I would be most grateful. Naturally, your official duties take precedence, so you need only help out when your schedule allows.
Wait a minute, Elfric. Where's this nonsense coming from?
I second that question. We have no need of a professor when we have you.
Dear flock, I am a mere guardian. I can protect you, but I cannot enrich your minds. Though I call this gathering an academy house, I have long lamented that it isn't truly so. Now, I am blessed with the opportunity to correct this. The professor who stands before you has garnered a great deal of acclaim on the surface. A most trustworthy and esteemed teacher, to say the least. What's more, I happen to be acquainted with the father of this fine individual.
When did you meet my daddy?
I met Geralt back when he was a knight. I was born and raised in Garreg Mach, so I often had the opportunity to spend time with him. Your mother as well. She was a cherished friend of mine. I was even present for their wedding. With parents like yours, I have no doubt that you possess the kindness and patience necessary to guide these students.
But...
It'll be fine. It's not like we're strangers anymore. Say, Elfric, don't you need to take care of those thieves?
Ah, right you are. Oh, and one more thing, Professor. If ever you would like to hear more about your parents, I would be delighted to share my memories with you.
We don't need to save. They're gonna make me save before the next fight.
Cindered shadows. The rite of rising.
It's weird. They don't do the art thing.
Professor, to what do I owe this pleasure?
I want to hear more about my parents, I guess.
Ah, yes, of course you do. I will gladly tell you all that I know. Where to begin? If you have something particular in mind, Please ask, and I shall answer as best I can.
Tell me about my mama.
Kind and wise. I would often see her in the library, her nose always buried in a book.
What was my father like back then? That's it. All we got is one sentence.
Gerald was very much then as he is now. His knights would have done just about anything for him. Whenever he had time to spare, he would instruct the children of the monastery in combat and tactics. Just like those wide-eyed youngsters, your mother and I made a hero of him in our minds. When I learned that Gerald and Citri were to be married, I was quite surprised. Back then, Gerald was something of a mentor to me. As for Citri, she found it difficult to express her emotions. It was only when she was gazing at Gerald that I ever saw her smile. A smile that rivaled the very sun. His tales of the outside world must have seemed like a lifeline for one as frail and guarded as she.
Frail?
Indeed, she lacked the strength to travel beyond the monastery. The only souls she ever spoke with were a select few within the monastery walls. I can picture it now. The stories he told her, his striking words, and his boisterous laugh. Listening to him must have given her a great deal of hope. As for me, I could never have become like Gerald, as much as I wished for it.
You wanted to be like him?
I suppose I did. He would tell stories from a century ago as though he had lived them himself. No matter how fervently one studies the stories of old, that is no easy task. Professor, you traveled with Gerald before coming here. You must have seen a great many things, yes? Forgive me for overstepping, but do you not regret foregoing your travels to take up residence here?
I enjoy my work.
Well then, I suppose I have no choice but to assist you as best I can. To shape young minds must afford you a unique perspective on the world. I am certain my unsolicited advice is nothing but a nuisance, but please, hear me out. It is my hope that you will live a full life, experiencing the world, fostering strong relationships with people. Do so for dear Citri, whose wish to experience such things shall regretfully never be granted.
That's why you asked me to teach the Ashen Wolves?
I cannot deny it. It is my own stubborn notion, one that Her Grace will likely not think kindly of. Beyond my personal motive, I believe that you alone can guide my flock to even greater heights, and perhaps you will learn from them as well. But I have taken enough of your precious time. Know that I am here for you, always.
Pray tell, Yuri, did those foul bandits whom we bested at the arena confess to anything?
Not a word. They wouldn't name names. I got the feeling they didn't know much themselves. However, one thing is clear. Whoever hired them is after something here in Abyss.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. They must have been on a treasure hunt or something.
A treasure hunt here? I don't get it. What is there to find in these dingy tunnels?
Elfric, was it? Looks like this is ringing a bell for you.
Well, something does come to mind, but the notion is preposterous at best.
Never discount a wild hunch. Sometimes they're closer to the truth than you'd think.
Any lead will do, so long as it helps determine our next course of action. Please, go on.
As you wish, though again, it is quite far-fetched. You see, there is a long-standing legend here. It is said that deep underground, below even Abyss, is a place called the Chasm of the Bound, wherein lies the Chalice of Beginnings.
The Chasm of the Bound?
Huh. This is the first I've heard of it. So you believe Abyss is connected to that place?
Lots of twists and turns down here, so it's not the craziest idea ever. Must be well hidden, though.
I once happened upon an old document, that mentioned a ritual called the Rite of Rising. The text was incomplete, so I was unable to achieve a full understanding of the topic. I cannot even guarantee the authenticity of what I read. But it stated that the Chalice of Beginnings is a sacred object, crafted by order of Saint Seros herself. Saint Seros apparently used the artifact to carry out the Rite of Rising, along with the 4 apostles.
Who are the 4 apostles?
I vaguely recall reading about the 4 apostles. They were saints, and that's about all anyone knows. Hardly any records of them remain. Few alive even know their names, but these apostles supposedly assisted the 4 saints with their holy work.
It is also believed that Saint Seros attempted to perform a resurrection using the chalice. However, the ritual failed. The 4 apostles bound the chalice, so that it would never fall into a mortal's hands.
The Rite of Rising, huh?
Ah, yes! The Chalice of Legend! My father mentioned it to me a very long time ago. A secret treasure of the church. A chalice, powerful enough to resurrect the dead. Exhilarating, no?
Quite. It is no small wonder that people are after it.
Even so, we still don't have much to go on. We must gather more information about this legend at once.
I wholeheartedly agree. I will do all I can to track down more clues within the monastery. Although Garrett Mock's library is so well curated, I doubt any further records will be found.
Wondrous! We shall do all that we can as well.
I'm jumping, everybody. Look at my jump. It's pretty good. I think this is like the long load. This is the long load we get before they jump into the next thing and they do the long one. This is big longy lung lung.
Excuse me.
Okay, yeah, you can totally just abuse the shit out of your sword in each battle, which makes sense. They expect way too much out of you in those fights, so I'm not shocked.
Wow.
What? Their name Constance? Is that the name? Is that the name of the blonde one? I believe it is. Yeah. What's going on with that hair? Is it just like if you flipped her bangs, is it just all gonna be purple up there? It's confusing. Not to say it's bad. I think it's quite cute. But I'm interested in what the fuck's going on there.
I see. Well, the Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the next Sovereign Duke. Must be exhausting trying to suss out each other's intentions, huh?
Nah, we get along great. I mean, we kinda have no choice. A petty squabble could start an all-out war, and it doesn't take a fancy title to have a hidden agenda. Isn't that right, Yuri?
Cheeky. And off base. What do you think, friend? Do you think I'm off plotting nefarious deeds?
No.
Not very perceptive, are we? Even so, that's a bit much, wouldn't you say? I do what I need to get by. Nothing more than that. As for the others, they've all got their own struggles. But they're nothing if not trustworthy.
Humbling yourself while promoting your friends. Gotta say, I don't hate this side of you.
Seems we're in mutual neutrality of one another. I like that you keep your cards close. We'll get along just fine, you and I.
Sorry, I was having fun spinning. Now then. I guess we could replenish these.
Farewell.
And then we could look at the weapon shop. Actually, we could look into maybe a blacksmith of some sort, which is right here.
Hey there.
Why is the exact same blacksmith from the main game just here? Kind of fucked up.
Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
Yeah, I think this will work out pretty well. Don't have enough arcane crystals for that.
Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
I must make myself more powerful. Especially
Is this it?
you.
There you go.
Oh no, we're out of money. Shit.
Come back anytime.
Well, that can only mean that we need to get all of the gold that everyone's holding and store it. And is that it? No, we got one with Dimitri, one with Hilda. Yeah, it seems.
Hey there. Come back anytime.
Let's go ahead and sell
Welcome.
these.
Will this one do?
There they are.
Many thanks. Come back soon.
Hey there.
Need to make sure everybody is dealing as much
Is
damage
this
as
it?
I can
There
get
you
them
go.
to do.
Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
There, that should help her out a decent bit. And we're out of stones.
Come back anytime.
All right, that'll have to do for now. I was gonna laugh when we first started talking to the church dude. When it's like, tell me about my mom. Here's 1 sentence. Tell me about my dad. Here's 5 sentences. And I was like, oh my god, is it really that bad? Thankfully, he then started mixing them in a bit, which is nice. I think I want to jump into the next battle. If I hate to put the cart before the horse or like rush into anything, but I think I want to do that. Before I do though, let's make sure that everybody has stuff. Yeah. Just making sure everyone has a concoction. You could use another one. Give you another one. You can get by with 2. Let me look at the roster of the other 2. I could give these 2 weapons in case magic isn't always going to do the job. Like what are your skills looking like? Trash. Okay, it's all trash. Well, I just wanted to make sure. Is it the same for you? Is there like no point in me throwing a weapon your way? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. All right, let's jump into the fight. That one.
The answer is no. I will not allow it. It is far too dangerous.
Ah, but if we can determine its origin, we may eliminate the very danger that vexes you.
You already know this, but there are plenty of folks down here who can't defend themselves. If these attacks keep up, eventually they'll find themselves in harm's way.
Yes, I am aware. However, for the time being, you must promise to refrain from acting recklessly. My dear Fluck has suffered enough as it is. You needn't take any further risks.
Surprisingly overbearing, isn't he?
Most certainly. Yet, if we fail to nip this problem in the bud, I shudder to think what will transpire. Aha! It's you! In the nick of time, as it were. Come, let us venture into the deep, deep underground. The chalice of legend awaits!
We're going underground?
But of course! Deeper and deeper still beneath the monastery, to the chasm of the bound.
Coco, you didn't hear a word Elpie said, did you?
I surely did, but we must read between the lines. Elfric wants a solution as badly as we do. And so, we shall seek out the Chalice of Beginnings and present it to the church. If our enemies desire the object, this should halt all future attacks on Abyss.
I'm not so sure about that. According to legend, there's some kind of binding that protects it from would-be thieves. Even if we find it, we can't just walk up and take it unless we figure out how to break that thing.
Ah, but that is simplicity itself. We shall first ascertain whether it is still bound, and then we shall release it.
But where is this chasm anyway? I've never even heard of the place, much less seen it.
As luck would have it, I have discovered yet another secret passage. It appears to go deep underground. According to my superior instincts, it undoubtedly leads to the Chasm of the Bound.
Huh. I suppose it's worth a look. I don't care about finding some old cup, but if it could help us protect Abyss, I'll support the cause.
You surface dwellers do not have anything else to do at present, do you? You'll assist us, will you not?
We're busy. Very busy. Fine, we'll go.
I don't have anything scheduled before my next nap, so I guess that's fine. Edelgard doesn't look too thrilled, though.
Splendid! It is decided. We leave at once.
Oh, Edelgard doesn't want to go? Then I definitely want to go. Owned.
Feeling pretty lost right now. How long have we been walking? I'm guessing a full week.
A week? Ridiculous. It's been a few hours at most.
Exaggerations aside, if this takes much longer, I'm concerned about our lack of food and water.
She's got a point. How about we trek a bit farther, and if we don't find anything, we turn back?
Constance, I find it rather curious how quickly you became fixated on the chalice. Care to explain?
Oh, no. Why would I be fixated on a silly little legend for some supposed ulterior motive?
You want the esteem. You think this will convince the church to help you restore your fallen house.
How could you possibly know that? Have you been snooping within the confines of my very mind?
I shall restore House Nouvelle to its former glory at all costs. It's practically your catchphrase.
Aha! Just as I suspected. Constance is the former lady of House Nouvelle.
You know House Nouvelle?
In a sense. Until just a few years ago, it was a house of Viscounts in the west of the Empire.
House Nouvelle lost its status 5 years ago, as a result of their part in the war.
Huh. You speak as though it has nothing to do with you.
I fear all I can do is ask forgiveness in place of my useless father. If doing so will comfort you in any way, then please accept my—
Save your breath. That will not be necessary. There is only one thing that I desire for the sake of my parents, who fell courageously and selflessly in defense of the Empire. For them, I shall restore our status, revive House Nouvelle, and return it to its former glory. All that I do, even spending each day advancing my magical prowess, is to that end.
And in reward for all that hard work, you were forced to live underground. Life's cruel. It's like you took a shortcut back to the starting line. Or maybe you're just unlucky.
What are you saying? I never intended to share that side of me with you.
Look at that. It's a good thing we didn't turn back. That looks mighty chasm-like if you ask me.
You'd think we would look everywhere that we're standing before opening conversation.
Are we beneath the
just
bridge of the
fucking drop.
monastery?
What's happening? We're just outside. There's trees. What is happening anymore?
Huh. I never thought I'd be gazing up at that bridge we've crossed 1,000 times from way, way down below.
Are we sure this is the right place?
It is, I think. I believe.
Constance, why are you hiding in the shade? Aren't you the one who insisted that we find the chalice?
Fine. If you insist that I join you, then I shall. Satisfied? Oh my. I was quite rude just now. Please accept my humble apologies for treating you so foully.
What?
I presume too much to stand beside such noble paragons. Allow me to dig a hole to bury myself in.
No matter how deep underground we are, I guess sunlight is still sunlight. Poor Constance.
what's going on, and I think I know the reason, and it's gonna kill me.
This is what Coco's like in the sun. That's why she lives underground.
I fear I cannot guarantee that this is the Chasm of the Bound. I have almost surely wasted our time.
Enough with the self-doubt, yeah? Just put one foot in front of the other. We'll have you back in the shadows before you know it.
Cheer up, Coco. We need you.
And now I have forced you into a state of pity. I feel so very worthless.
I admit, I have never seen anything quite like this before. Is there nothing we can do to help?
Happy? Keep Constance moving. If we don't start searching, we'll never find that damn chalice.
Fine, I'll just push her a bit, I guess.
I must ask you to cease. You shall soil your hands upon my filthy back. No soap could possibly... Huh? This feeling. I sense magic in the air. There is something just ahead. The binding spell, perhaps.
I don't feel anything at all. Wait. Actually, I hear something. Something big. And it's moving.
Perhaps there is something in place that is guarding the chalice.
Not God.
What is that thing?
Those
It's
things.
like some kind of gigantic toy. I don't have the slightest idea what's going on, but I know it doesn't bode well.
I don't know, could be fun. It's been a while since I've met an enemy that can put up a good fight. Hey you! Meet your master, pal. I'm gonna pummel you into my own personal shield.
I guess I'll just hop. I'll hop in preparation for my impending doom. Hold on, let me clear my throat. Ahem. That didn't work. That didn't work either. None of that worked. But we can do our best here. Let's see. No one's forced to be deployed. That's wonderful. Let's have a look at the map here. This looks so bad. This looks so bad. Conditions. So there's big guys to our left and right. There's, oh my. Oh my. Oh my god. There's so many fucking enemies. Begin.
What's the deal? No matter how many we squash, more just take their place.
If those things were created to protect the chalice...
If I may presume to offer my opinion, the statues may warrant scrutiny.
There must be a way to activate those things. I bet they require some type of key.
You who defile this sacred place, leave now or perish.
Sacred place? Sounds like the Chasm of the Bound, all right.
I think I might have found the key. That thing over there is carrying it around.
Alright, so we take that thing out and then we can operate some things toward the back of the map. Need a spell break key specifically. Oh look, they got like little crest stones in that rock over there. Guess that's the end of the map there. Also, this is the most hilarious version of We Have No Money, in which this is the same map they've done before, but they just made it a little bit more brown. I was wondering when we get something like this, but suddenly, like, you're in the ancient catacombs underground, but you found this place that looks like you're outside.
I'll give it my all.
Like, sure, man, whatever you fucking say.
Who, me?
Ready and willing.
Mini bow? No, I'm thinking something a bit better. Combat arts? Nah, none of them do what I specifically want. I think the greatest insult is that I can't kill them.
Yep.
The sun.
Oh god, she's just like this in every outside map. That sure is a thing. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get her.
So this is what the goddess grants me.
Not a good time. I guess we should have two groups, some going right, some going left. I was debating about who to do what, but Dimitri is the only person who could actually hit this damn thing once. As always, you overperform.
I'm getting stronger.
I will prevail.
Let me at him.
Ooh, Numa Gale. Yeah, go for it. That's a way for him to actually reach from that range. I'm impressed. I didn't think anything good was going to come out of that. Feels good to have taken at least one stock off. Yeah, a bit of a repositioning seems in order.
Stay focused.
We got 4 there. We've got 5 there.
Battle.
There, you go here, and you go here. Really wants Dimitri dead. Claude's gonna take another hit, but then he's gonna get a couple shots in. Please don't kill her on turn 1, please. Ah, fuck off.
Too weak.
You know, I would use Divine Pulse, but I don't remember what button that even is, so I won't do it. I mean, that's a good enough reason not to do it, is I don't know what button it is. Tell me I did not get him anything better than a regular steal. That's just bad planning on my part. Well, that's fine. Get over here and take this guy out. Then move forward. You might as well smack him. And then the happy punch times. Ooh, gold. Probably want one of those axe guys out of the way. And now we deal with the western branch, which is not doing too bad. Mainly Claude.
Thanks for that.
I could have.
And then there was but one stock remaining. Alright, let's fly further out. I'll bring you in here and burn it. Ah, that feels great. I don't know why I moved her into a range for damage. Don't know why I did it. In fact, she's probably dead. I don't want the truth of her death to be on my eyes, so I'm just gonna skip everyone's turn. She dodged it and kicked his ass. That's great. And Byleth gained a level as well.
I'm not setting a very good example.
I'm so upset. Okay. All right, good combat, good combat. We're moving a little bit.
I'm at my limit.
Yeah, let's move you over here. All right, can you finish this dude off? You can. We just have to be careful with them. Huh, you have a heal. Well, look at that.
Well done.
And Byleth, get this way. This will start proccing that center one. And do you need to heal anybody? You do. There, she's feeling better now. Get over there. Use bolting on that one. But you go down the stairs to distract them. Actually, you can fly in and finish the job on that one.
Thanks.
This map is going well. However, this dude's gonna be a big issue. Gambit? No, we're good. Let's see what the next turn gives us. Oh, good, more. Really does seem like the story maps for the DLC are just whatever. We're gonna vomit 3 times the amount of enemies you would want. Really has that paralogue energy that the main game had. Let's see. Anything a decent option here? Not really seeing a lot of good options, actually. Oh, I'm gonna die no matter what I do. Wow. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and heal myself then. I'm pretty nervous. This thing's mad, and that's probably part of the problem. Blaze.
I'll never be.
Well, you attracted its attention. Am I really moving this way? Probably not. What I can do, get over here, physic him, which is the whole reason I was moving him to the left anyway.
I'll cut through.
All right, he's healed enough to where now a concoction will polish off the rest exactly enough too. And I guess we'll start moving down. Bop. Very good. Yeah, these maps are definitely harder. Bolting put me in range yet again. Hold on, how do I select the square I want? That's the one. Hey, we got... Oh my god. I want me to throw up just looking at those minuscule games. Level ups are going to be a lot more painful here because I can't really certify and grind these characters. There don't seem to be any like free battle maps or anything, so I kind of have to take what I get. I will, however, take that delicious miss. That was some good fucking food. Do Numa Gale on that spot. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, Jesus. I'm in so much pain. Oh, shit. Oh, we're doomed. Alright, folks. You're not gonna believe this shit. Allow me to explain to you why there was a cut. Because it's the dumbest cut I've ever had in any video in my life. So, before that cut, I did one of these. Where I was like, oh no, I've zoomed in. So, most of my controllers had unfortunately at the time run out of battery power. To the point where the only one I was using was a GameCube controller. Which made me unable to have access to the minus button, which zooms you out. As a result, pressing start doomed me. I was trapped. And every controller I could find was uncharged, including a Joy-Con that I own. I was like, I'll do that one. The left one refuses to take a charge, making it impossible to use. Putting me in a situation where it was impossible for me to continue. So this is 2 days later, because I was busy with other things. And I charged 3 different controllers. We are good. We are good. These things hold the charge for like 26 hours of play. So we're good now. This is the dumbest reason I've ever had to fucking stop playing one of these things. And I cannot believe it. But here we are. We're here. We're alive. We're going to continue our adventures. I don't remember what was happening. Oh yeah, okay, now I remember. This is one of the big ones. I think we need to kill the ones with the medals to open up the magic seals. Okay, I do remember these things, but the fact that I didn't want to stop. I was like, no, don't do the episode again. Fucking fuse it together. Make a homunculus of an episode here. Anyway, let's jump into this here. Alright, has everyone had a move? No, okay, you can get some stuff going. I guess we'll have you do a steel sword attack on this spot. Unless a combat art will get the kill, but they will not. Wind Sweep, however, will not open him up for countering me, though. I will happily take a choice like that. Move me that way. Sure do wish I could reach. You should heal up. You're not looking too good.
Stay focused.
We could Levin sword him here. Oh wait, magic doesn't work on you because your shield isn't broken yet. All right, cut him down. Oh god, we have 2 entire other stocks to do on you. I'm not a fan. You can both reach. Fuck it, we need to try and get another one down. Yeah, hit him with a good old monster blast, I guess. You can only hit those spots. Wait, no, you can get something here. I guess place him here, because the whole problem is that he's too close. I guess here? Because I just want him to be in this spot. Alright. Like, I don't give a shit so long as we can get this to work. Now move him backward, because I was probably going to put constants in this spot. Yeah, just you do regular fire. Good job.
I pale in comparison to my allies.
Oh, you. Alright, so he got like spear fair? I think that's the ability this thing just got, so it's like spear attacks that do really well. Regardless, we're gonna have some problems soon. But let's start moving people in. Probably safer to move you this way. Can you reach anyone? You sure can. Heal him up.
Thanks, pal.
Alright, next turn. I'm afraid. Oh, I am good. I'm good to be fucking terrified because this dude did so fucking much. You're not gonna reach me. None of you are gonna reach me. Alright, you need to go in there. You need to go in there and clean up house. Yeah, we should have someone go in and shoot it first with a bow. Yeah, you'll take some damage,
Careful.
which ain't great, but that's fine. I'll move you back. You get some support. You go in. Use your Vajra Mushti.
Yeah.
There's the crit that I didn't need.
Well, that blood and sweat was worth it.
And we got that key. I just dropped this
There's
shit.
clearly
I'm
something
so
special
excited.
about this key. Better keep it safe.
Okay. We got that. We seemingly have to use one on all three of these things. If we have any hope of finishing this. I'm nervous though, because God, there's so many fucking monsters to fight. This is not ideal. Not in the fucking slightest. You can do Physic a lot. And Physic gives you more gains to do it. Yuri, you can move here. Move here, heal her up like that. Go into the forest, there's a higher miss rate that way. This is a heal tile. Take a vulnerary.
I will prevail.
And yeah, we'll just move some people into the forest. Try and bait out some attacks. Meanwhile, these guys, let's get them closer to the rest of the group. That whole split up idea? No, none of that. Can I get a miss? I can't. I cannot. Can I get a miss? I cannot. Can I get a thank you? I want some of those misses now. I don't care about the movement of ones that are nowhere near me. I bet a regular fire will do you in. Oh yeah, you're not gonna reach much. Go around the side, because I need you to break this thing. Alright, that's solid. That's good. Wait. Can we get someone else?
Sure, pal.
We can. Good job, Balthus. You might die on the next turn, but I appreciate what you've done so far. Yeah, good old 1-2. Alright, that's 2 stocks off this one. It's got better spell shit going up now. Let's get you out of range of bad shit. God, putting him over there was such a bad move. Like, in hindsight, having been far removed from... Can I actually fucking reach him with a physic? Are you kidding me? This game is gacted, folks. It's wonderful. Loving it. Do I have any hope of hitting anybody anywhere? No, not really. But I'll come over here anyway. We're trying to have a meeting of the minds here. Who has yet to move? I don't. Oh, it's me.
Stay focused.
I just assumed my turn was done, but it is not. For some reason, because I was on the tile. Eliminate him. Owie. There's that crit I didn't need. Bing bang, level 30.
Nice work.
That is a load off. Everything else has to make a bit of a journey to get here. It made it, unfortunately. Stop hitting her. Stop hitting me. And the rest of you come in. These guys, their AI hasn't even woken the fuck up yet. Balthus, I think it's almost time to... I will make him make the pilgrimage over there at some point. That point is not going to be yet. Yeah, let's just go ahead and open this up. Because he usually has a moment, where he can move immediately afterward. Which is good, because he can go in, break shit up, and then other characters can come in and cause problems. Like, that's a good hit and run strategy. Get him off that space so other people can occupy it and do shit.
Let me at him.
And then you come in, you show him what for. And yeah, Dimitri, you can go in for this one. Ah, damn, he broke. That's unfortunate. Alright, what's the plan then? I guess Byleth has to finish the job. Okay. We've taken out a couple of contraptions, and we've got ourselves a straightaway. So Balthus can begin that plan. A lot of people have almost fully caught up here, which is good. Next, Violet's gonna catch that heal. Edelgard's gonna move and do nothing, and I think we're just about done here. Alright, AI is probably gonna wake up. And wake up they did. They added another enemy. Because, as far as I'm telling in this DLC, they went, Let's start with a map with a normal amount of enemies, and then inflate the DLC's playtime by then doubling and tripling it sometimes. Just saying, they seem to really layer on some shit in here. Yeah, you have a heal. Get yourself back up to working order. My whole thing is I don't want to distract a shit ton of enemies. I don't want that. These guys up here, I'm fine with that. Stay focused. I'm just not looking to bring out, not looking to get the attention of that much stuff. I have limits about how much I actually want to deal with. Okay, we're bringing in 2 horsemen. Let's see how this goes. Dimitri's taking a hit. I have not changed his equipped weapon. I should do that. Because these could have been kills if he had like something that functioned. Yeah, you can totally reach him up there. Where is he? There he is. Heal him up. Any slight movement's gonna get their attention. You have the key. Let's move you up here. That's gonna be step 1. Step 2, you can kill him. And then I'll move you here. This will get the attention of only one enemy, and that's okay. But then we can move, and then their sightlines won't activate. For the rest of this shit, we can just slowly move in. So long as we're not attracting dozens of enemies, I'm fine with whatever happens. Now we've only gotten the attention of this guy. That's fine. Ash has finally gained a level in the DLC. Very proud. Alright. Balthus can reach this thing.
Vanquish the fools.
Our failure to use caution is most regrettable.
One key, multiple keyholes. Must be a fellow schemer.
Are you trying to fucking tell me I'm supposed to guess which one is the right one?
Agreed. This is just the sort of...
This is... Fuck off. Fuck off. They're like, your reward for playing the game is surprise. Get fucked. Don't play. Ugh, you disgust me, video game. Oh my god, everyone got hit with the movement. They're like, you press the lever. Every person you've ever met that you think positively of just can't move. Why? Because I don't know. We're just trying to find random ways to make this hard. All right, my current thoughts on this DLC are starting to get lower and lower. It's like, fucking what? What do you mean no one can fucking move properly? Even people fucking 6 miles away are like, I don't know, man, my legs stopped working. It's like, fucking fine. I'll play your game, you villains.
Doubt.
No, we do not need the attention of that one. that breaks sight lines in such a way that that becomes the new target. You know what? Sure. Sure. Whatever you say, bro. Broke the wrong one. That's not great. Yeah, the situation's a little not great. Not great. Yeah. It's not that they're reduced to one, but their movement's been gimped. Their usefulness has been fucked up a schmidge. All right, you go in and do your usual thing, which would be a double move. Stab. And then up here, that might change up behavior slightly. You don't need a heal yet. Wait. And who else can do a move? Ah, yes, you. It is you who I have chosen on this day. Do it. Wonderful. Okay, now that we got that going, one now. Wait. And then, God, who else is left? Is it you? All right, who do you need to heal? Ash, I don't want him dying after one fight. There, next. Stop bullying Byla. She has done nothing wrong except be the most critical part of my plan. That's not even a problem. It's just what's happened. Fighting 3 of these at once is something I don't want, but this is the hand we've been dealt. Granted, that hand is almost done. Yeah, you should just go punch it. Because you're a bit of a lower level. You could use some power. We gotta kill that thing, but we have to do this slowly. As much as I would like to go fast, we have to go slow. This bitch here can't do shit yet. Because, you know, we haven't broken the shell. Can you not even fucking go 2 spaces? Oh my. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to count on you to smash this thing open. Yeah, you couldn't even smash it open. God fucking damn. Hey, another level. That's what I need. Okay. We can move you here. Use, like, Thimble better. It critted. Okay, I'm feeling really positive now. How about you? The movement thing is so bad that he is in such bad terrain, he can't leave. Unless he goes to this spot that's just thicket. The gimping of movement that is generally a thing that's just, this is how it works. In the forest, combined with the gimping through activating this device, has ruined my life. Fully and completely. Now then, let us go in and figure out what to do next. It's gonna have to be you doing 11 sword. Yeah, that's gonna be... Oh man! Oh man, you missed. Oh good. Oh good. I'm fucking rolling it back. Fuck off.
Stay focused.
Under no circumstance will that be happening here. I have limits on what I'm gonna tolerate today, and that happens to be up there on the list.
Battle.
Give me some aid to Adel Guard. And then that leaves Hilda. Yeah, we just gotta take out this one here, and then I will allow myself to fight the one with the medal, like the commander one up there. Has no broken shields or anything, but we can see to that in a moment.
I will prevail.
Just burn through it. One life left.
The sun.
I guess we could have our local spellcaster do it. Yes. Good job. You are our focus for the rest of the day.
Ready and willing.
At least until they add 85 more enemies onto the map, because they're like, fuck it, we charged a lot. We've charged $25 for this. We need to do something. Granted, it's a season pass, which included other content, including cosmetics. So let's not be disingenuous here. I can't leave. When are you allowed to live? That's my question. Judgment. Dimitri's troops are like, fuck this shit. It's too much. Okay, the arrows are gone. We can safely have you actually perform in the game again. And it's shocking, I know. All right, you know the drill. Gonna have you cut out a spot. It's gonna be here. Because I was gonna do the other spot, but there's that bucket or that barrel or stone thing there. So I can't do that. Yeah, you're gonna hang back is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to the side. Use a Steel Axe Plus on it. And now we finally got an opening. Alright, you have a space, you can deal damage, that's really good. We'll have you go in, cast fire. That'll be our first one. Don't I have to kill... Okay, I was about to say, do I have to kill this thing 4 times? Because the other ones had 2 extra stocks, but no, it's not that bad. It's rough, but it's not that bad. Either way, I'm taking a lot of damage here. But he shall live.
Use caution.
Okay. So long as you hit, we're fine. 100% hit rate, we're good. Alright. You're done.
Slow.
Disgusting. Yeah, please get out of there. Hey, you can reach. How about you do it then? Use your Vajras or some shit. No, yeah, you won't kill though. Alright, so here's the deal then. Steel bow it. You'll take some lumps from a counterattack of some sort. Get yourself a level. We'll move you here. Then move you here. Steel gauntlets. Actually, we could probably get him with something else. Oh yeah, onslaught will just kill.
You have my support.
Question. Not holding the question for another moment. Number one, yeah, let's concoction you up. Let's move you up. Do you still have the same key? The key that activates magically bound statues. So I definitely can't hit the lever with you. Okay. So this whole time I could have actually just ran him up here. Well, we're gonna do that then. In fact, it might be this one because these symbols are right next to it. I'm ready for the bad news. Oh my fucking Christ. Why is it gotta be the one on the left?
What? This one's a trap too.
Only one left.
All right, folks. What are the chances that they just want you to activate all 3 of these fucking things? What are the chances that they want to do that? Because ideally, it's their best chance of getting you to punch up the whole fucking map. Because I think it might be that. Yeah, I'm skipping turns until I get my movement back. It really be like that right now. Okay, we have our freedom of movement. Wait, hold on. What even are the conditions? Find the chalice. Okay, so yeah, all we have to do is get over there with him. I'm trying to make this video not 8 years long, is my thing. But, you know, video games are meant to have combat on them, so let's try and not cheese it. Let's get some much needed punching in.
Use a break.
I know you could, but it's tough times, all right?
Not good.
So you guys need to get some experience in there.
Stay focused.
And then also Byleth with her non-existent gains. Now that's waking up some of them. Pause it. All right, here we go. There. The only thing that stands in his way is waiting a turn to get right there. And then the map will end. I wish. Like, I hope with my fucking, all my heart and fucking soul. That was the limit. I think she ran out of fires. And good God, can this map, did when they designed this never hear the concept of moderation? Jesus Christ!
Close call, but we did it. Our efforts paid off.
Are you fucking, they've spawned like fucking 85 enemies in this map. You know, I haven't looked at the footage of when we cut before. I don't know how long we were fighting before I started again here, but I'm just saying this shit was a little fucking nutty. Just a little nutty.
Drawn on the rock over there. They look like crests.
Whoa, what's going on?
Like, I have no problem with this, all right? You know, I don't think it's necessarily bad. I'm just saying, maybe chill out a little bit. Because I'm pretty sure I lost 0 units in this fight.
My crest. Oh, but look at the stone. There's light streaming from it.
Oh no, what's happening? What is happening? We should find out. I'm sitting here like, man, what's happening? I'm gonna not find out, I guess. Just gonna sit here, living it.
Look, there's something in that opening.
Oh, can it be?
Is that?
You would know best. It is beyond my ken whether that is the chalice. Curse my ignorance.
Answer the question, will ya? Is it or isn't it?
That quaking earlier. Some kind of containment magic related to the crests was in place here. Whether intentionally or not, the chalice was released. I hesitate to suggest that those things were the cause. Oh, perhaps one of our crests was the key to unbinding the chalice.
Care to summarize that?
My apologies. I have caused you undue vexation by speaking so incomprehensibly. Were I to venture a tentative guess, I would say that this is indeed the Chalice of Beginnings.
You could have just said, this is it, all right?
Forgotten crests resembling those of the Four Apostles, depicted on a sealed rock wall. Objects that resemble holy armaments, and a chalice that gathers magic all on its own. I don't know of any other legends that cover all of that, so this must be the chalice we're looking for.
1,000 thank yous for covering my own inadequacy with such a competent explanation.
I'm still not used to hearing you speak in such a manner.
Forgive me, Your Highness. If I have displeased you, please take my life as a small gesture of atonement.
Oh, your highest of highnesses, I doth humbly beg of thee to find forgiveness within your royal heart.
Stop fooling around, Claude. And Constance, I assure you there is nothing to forgive.
I hear thunder. Rain is soon to follow.
We'd better head back to Abyss before the storm hits us.
It happened yet again. Why must my good intentions always... Huh? What was that sound?
Whoa, what was that sound? I don't know, but maybe we'll find out next time in another edition of Fire Emblem Three Houses, in which it's one map, but 3 times the enemies it needs. Thanks for watching. Videos like this are only possible thanks to the generous support of my supporters over on Patreon. And you can see the names of my various supporters going across the screen right now. But I did want to highlight my top-tiered supporters that are in 2 groups. First up, we have the Wayfinders. They include Azure Counselor, Dronic LX, Haas Bear, Javier Porksword, Lasky 3, Matthew Cassidy, Mitzi, Mr. I Like Bacon, and the Dungeon Master. But of course, standing even above them are my top-tiered supporters, the organization, the few, the proud, the 3 people that paid me $50 a month. They include Colleen Suarez, KC, and WTF Spider-Man. Thank you so much to all of my supporters, big and small. If you would like to contribute and make sure these videos can continue to happen, you can do so over at patreon.com/KZXcellent. Every little bit counts and is appreciated. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time.